Well, hello everybody. Welcome back here at Collector of Stuff. Monty here. Glad to see everybody today, and hoping you guys are having a great day. Continues to be very cold and very rainy here where I live, and what better thing to do on a cold, dreary, rainy day than make a trip to the local used bookstore that I love so much? Yes, and it was well worth the trip. I actually found an amazing run of back issue comics that I'm just thrilled about. Thrilled about. And also found a trade paperback that I've been wanting for quite some time and had not gotten around to pulling the trigger to order it online, and found it at the used bookstore in great condition, and I'm excited about that. So I actually picked up a big haul of back issue comics, and I picked up a pretty good size haul of DVDs. I probably will do the DVDs in a separate video because this is going to take a little while to do just the comics. And if you're just a viewer on this channel of movies and DVDs, then you can just watch that video as well. So, and I'm hoping I've got a few other videos I'm going to do about my sports memorabilia stuff here too, and some other die-cast things I've been doing while I'm moving stuff around in here. So still kind of crazy here in the man cave, but as you can see, the hutch behind me is being redone. So I'll do a video of all this stuff when it gets done. So anyway, 2 minutes of me just jibber jabbering here. Let's get to the comic book haul, shall we? Yes. All right. First off, I found some $2 books and some $1 books, and you're going to be blown away by the $1 books. I'm going to do the $2 books first because it's just a series that I picked up. I really wasn't familiar with this, but I found it. It's an 8-issue series, and they had all the issues except issue number 1. But I went ahead and got 2 through 8 because the artwork in this is incredible, and hopefully I will be able to find issue number 1. Hopefully my comic shop, Lone Star Comics, on eBay, I hope they'll be able to help me locate issue number 1 because they have just about anything and everything. So what did I get of an 8-issue run? Marvel Comics, Ozma of Oz. This is a 2011 series. You can see the sticker there. That's not on the book. That is on the bag. $2. And I'm going to be rebagging all these because the bags are kind of old and dreary looking. Yeah, the boards look okay, but the bags are pretty bad. So this is issue number 2. And this is like a sort of a retelling or a reimagining of Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, but it appears to be much darker. The adventures seem to be a little bit darker in what she does. It's not just your typical Scarecrow and Tin Man kind of thing. So I don't know if you can see the Tin Man there with Dorothy. So it was just beautiful art, and I wanted to give it a whirl. So that is issue number 2. Like I said, I couldn't find number 1, and I searched and searched and searched and searched. Just couldn't find it in their boxes. This is issue number 3, number 4, that's a kind of a interesting cover, isn't it? Where she meets, I guess, I don't know. That looks like a tiger and not a lion. So I'll have to read through the story and see what we got here. Issue number 5, number 6, number 7, and issue number 8. Like I said, it was an 8-issue series, it says, 8 of 8. So I'm real excited to find those. Something new, something different to read through. All right, now for the $1 books. I'm a sucker for Archie comics. I don't have a ton of them, but I'm wanting to pick up more. So they had a nice little set of Archie and Friends. This is number 83, and these were all $1 books. 83, 84, 89, 91, 93, and 96. And I like that all of these seem to be about Archie and his band. Being a musician myself, I'm always fond of those kinds of books and covers when I can find them. So this series, I mean, you know, there's like a million Archie titles, Archie series, and it's very difficult to keep up. I'm not that well versed in the Archie world, but I do like to read them. So it was nice to be able to find that little run. Those were $1 a piece. Now for what I am most thrilled with. You are not going to believe what I got for $1 a piece. $1 a piece. I've heard so many of you guys out there talking about this title, and so many of you guys apparently have this on your pull list. I do not, but now I'm ready to give it a whirl. $1 a piece. Here we go. New 52 DC Comics Swamp Thing, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 10, 11, 12. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. 12, 13, 14, 15, and you can see the sticker price on there, $1, $1, 16, 17, 18, issue number 0, and the annual number 1. 20 issues of the new 52 Swamp Thing, $1 a piece. Numbers 1 through 18 plus 0 plus the annual. So 20 issues, Swamp Thing, $20. How could I pass that up? Right now, I'm not well versed in Swamp Thing. I know a little bit about the history and the stories. Matter of fact, I actually I have the trade of Volume 1 of Saga of the Swamp Thing, the Alan Moore run on that, and I've probably mentioned in previous videos. I've yet to be able to finish that book. Everybody talked about Saga of the Swamp Thing and Alan Moore's run being, you know, the best. I heard that a lot pre-New 52 stuff. However, I just found it very difficult to follow, and the artwork was very well, it too was just difficult to follow. I just didn't find it that great a read. I've picked that book up probably 3 different times and tried to read it, and each time I get a little further through, but then I just get so frustrated and confused, I just put it back on the shelf and haven't picked it up anymore. So, yeah, but I've heard great things about the New 52 Swamp Thing. And like I say, $1 a piece for 20 issues. How in the world could I pass that up? So I'm willing to give Swamp Thing a go. I mean, that's just incredible find. And the last thing that I picked up is a trade, actually an omnibus that I have wanted for quite some time. I'm old enough to be a big fan of a lot of the heroes that were around in the 60s and 70s, early 70s. I'm a collector of Tarzan books, things like that. And I love the Lone Ranger. I've always been a big fan of the Lone Ranger. I have several DVDs. I did not watch the new movie, the Johnny Depp movie. I had no desire to see that because it didn't, it seemed more like a weird comedy than it did a serious take on the Lone Ranger. I would love for someday somebody to do just a great movie on the Lone Ranger and do it well, not that one that came out back in the late 70s, early 80s. I have a copy of that in my DVD collection just for the heck of it. But it's not a great movie, as everybody knows. I do have several of the Clayton Moore episodes, TV episode serial collections on DVD. But anyway, I digress. I was able to find from Dynamite Comics Volume 1 Omnibus of The Lone Ranger. I was so thrilled to find that. It was $20. It usually runs a little bit more than that on Amazon. I've just never pulled the trigger on that purchase before, although I've had it on my wish list for quite some time, and I am so thrilled to pick up this omnibus of the Lone Rangers. Trying to find a good page to show you of what they have done with the Lone Ranger. To my knowledge, it begins with a retelling of his story and then progresses from there. Let's see, who did Brett Matthews is the writer, Sergio Cariello and Paul Pope were the artists. On this, John Cassidy was the cover artist on here. So again, I mean that's a pretty cool image of the Lone Ranger and Tonto. So you just don't know how happy I am to have this. I'm gonna hi-ho silver away probably tonight. I'm probably going to start on that before I start on the Swamp Thing run. So it was well worth my trip to the used bookstore today, and I've also got a stack of DVDs. I'm going to do those in a separate video. I'll release, I'll publish that later today as well. Just didn't want to, I'm just well aware that some people watch this channel for one thing and some people watch it for another, and you may not want to watch one video with a hodgepodge of stuff. So I try to kind of separate it. I know it runs the risk of putting too many videos out at one time, but hey, you either watch it or you don't, right? So, to Sleepy Readers 666 Damien, my condolences go out to you as the Oregon Ducks lost the national championship to Ohio State last night. So sorry for that, but I didn't really care. I was kind of pulling for Oregon, but Ohio State looked pretty darn good last night in that football game. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. As usual, if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and leave your comments below. Love to hear from you guys and communicate with you all. Thanks for watching, and until next time,